stories with our lips. You're like a wave washing over me, pulling me underneath, sinking slowly. You're like I'm so in love with you. I'm so in love with you.
Hi YouTube, welcome to my channel. This is the answer portion of my Q&A that I posted last week. I know I'm a little bit late on recording it, but you know how I am. So anyways, I just wanted to show you guys what I'm eating. I am eating some cauli-proatmeal. Wait. There we go. And for those of you who don't know what that is, it's cauliflower and oatmeal and protein powder mixed together. And this is a great meal idea for people who are on prep and who have low carbs, because the cauliflower, if you cook it correctly, it just like the flavor of the cauliflower goes away, but it like triples the size of your oatmeal. And it's super low carb, so I used about 30 grams of oats for this, which is the same as like one of those little instant oatmeal packets, the same amount. And then I used 4 ounces of riced cauliflower, which you can buy pre-riced, or you can just do that yourself in a food processor, and 10 grams of snickerdoodle protein powder. And then I put water in it like normal, just like right above the line of food, and then I just microwaved it like a normal oatmeal, and that's how you do it. So people have been asking me how to make it, that's how. And if you can still taste the cauliflower, add a little more water and cook it longer, and it should go away that cauliflower taste. So the trick is to use a yummy protein powder, because that's the flavor that kind of overcomes the oatmeal. And it's also really good with like nut butters and stuff. Or you can use like PB2 peanut powder for less fat. Anyways, time to get started on our Q&A. Oh yeah, and I'm wearing this super cute Live Fit flowy tee. And right now they're doing free shipping worldwide. So for those of you guys who are on my Instagram saying that it sucks because you live, in Europe and it's really expensive to ship, now is your chance to get all of your Live Fit stuff that you've been wanting. Stock up. Use my code KatieLiveFit. KatieLVFT is my code, so you can, yeah. Okay, back to the Q&A. So I got over 200 questions. What? That's crazy. Yeah, so I'm not gonna answer all of them, but I'm gonna just go through them and choose the ones that stand out to me. Right now I have my my phone, which is what I'm recording this video on, hanging over the top of my computer, so I can like read the questions and talk to you guys at the same time. So that's why I'm looking over here. Okay, Lip Huck. Oh my god. Lip Huck. LIPHUCK. Okay, that's rude. That's mean. Okay. Lip Huck, how did you start out? Did you find the right trainer from the start? What is/was your diet like? Examples of what you eat in a day. Well, the examples of what I eat in a day, I incorporate into a lot of my YouTube videos, so watch them and you can see that, like, for example, my cauliflower oatmeal today. How did I start out? I also made another YouTube video for this called Story Time. It was part of my Vlogmas videos. Please go watch it. It's like my favorite video that I've made, because I share my background, how I got started, how I signed with Live Fit, all of that stuff. So please go watch it. I'll put it I'll put a direct link into the description below. It's my favorite video I've made, because I tell you guys about my history, how I started, what got me into fitness, all the background stories. So please go watch that. Okay, next question. Oh, what's your favorite color and sign? Favorite color, oh, I don't have one. I like red. It depends if like you're talking about clothes or whatever. I like red a lot. I I like all colors. I like white, I like black, I like gray. I'm boring. And then she said I look like Jessica Alba. Thank you. She's so pretty. What are your macros like? Well, right now I am prepping for my national competition, my first national one, which is at the end of May in South Carolina. It's the Junior USAs. I'm about 15 weeks out, a little less than 15 weeks out right now, and my macros are 200 carbs, 120 protein, and 33 fat. But that will decrease progressively as we move towards the show. So that's my macros now. My macros for when I was in my off season were like 285 carbs and I think it was like 125 protein and like 37 fat or something like that. What motivates me? Honestly, I know this sounds cheesy, but you guys motivate me more than anything. When I post something and I see that like my post is reaching you guys and that my message is coming through and making a difference in your life, that's what motivates me to keep doing this every day. Like, I get so much satisfaction from helping others through like my social media and sharing my knowledge on health and fitness. So you guys motivate me. You guys motivate me so much, and I just thank you so much for that. What also motivates me is I'm the kind of person who, when I decide something's gonna happen, I'm like the most determined ever, and it's gonna happen. Like, if it's up to me, I'll make it happen. That's how I am. I've always been like that, so I guess I motivate myself too. How did you go about your bulk in terms of your lifting split to put on the amount of muscle that you have? That is from Nicole_lifts. My bulk, as some of you know, I did like a 16-month dirty bulk, lifted super heavy. I did 3 leg days a week, which is pretty excessive, but I was eating so much that I was able to recover in enough time to like work those muscles again. So I did 3 leg days a week. One day was quad heavy, one day was glute heavy, and one day was hamstring heavy. And then the other 3 days of lifting, I just did overall upper body, but I need to work on my shoulders the most and my glute and hammy tie-ins. That's my weak points. So all 3 of the upper body days were shoulder heavy. So I have a pretty muscular back, so I don't really make that a priority, you know, for my muscle split. But if you're beginning out, and I think this is one of the questions later on, someone asked, like, what do you recommend a good split is for people who are just starting out? I think you should do 2 leg days a week, maybe have one be more quad dominant and the other one be more glute and hammy dominant, like, and then I would do a back and biceps day, chest and tri, and then shoulders and abs. I think that's a great way to start out and kind of feel how your body responds and what muscles are more developing faster than others, because everybody's different. So that's what I would recommend for you guys to start out if you want to do a muscle split. This one is interesting. Ali Poteet, what are good muscle building foods and supplements that won't make you fat? Well, you always want to look for supplements that have like the least amount of chemicals and crap in them. But the only way that you're going to get fat is if you're eating more than you can burn and your body is storing it as fat. So it doesn't really, I mean, it does matter what kind of foods you eat, but if you eat like a bunch of excess protein, really good protein powder, your body's still going to store it as fat if you don't need it. And that's the same as like if you eat, you know, really chemically, sugary thing. I don't know. That makes sense. Oh, this one's cool. Okay, Bro Mackenzie. My question for you is, how do you mentally prepare for a bikini competition? What keeps you motivated to follow through the last 4 to 8 weeks before your show? And okay, so that's a great question. How do you mentally prepare for a bikini competition? People who ask me if they should compete, I make sure to tell them that you should be 100% sure that that's what you want to do, because it is completely life-changing. When you're prepping for a show, your whole entire life kind of revolves around that, and you can't do what you normally would have done when you're not prepping for a show. You have to make sure you get lots of sleep every night so you have enough energy to train in the morning and to do your cardio, and you can't go out to dinner as much, and you have to be really careful about what you eat and at what times and all that stuff. So how do you mentally prepare? I guess make sure that that's exactly what you really want to do. And then also my biggest piece of advice for anybody starting to train for a bikini competition is to stay positive. You have to stay positive while preparing to do a show, because it's very mentally challenging, because you're prepping for people to judge you exactly on how you look, and and that's why people think that bodybuilding is a pretty superficial sport, because they're like, oh, well, they judge you just on your appearance, but they don't understand, because it's not all about your just appearance. It's like what you did to get there. That's admirable. And someone with like a really beautifully sculpted body, it just shows you how much work they put in and how much perseverance and determination and sacrifice that they made to get like that. That's what's admirable about bodybuilding. So just stay positive, because a negative mindset during prep will kill you. It will be poison. You have to stay positive. Keep moving forward. Don't dwell on like, oh, I cheated on my macros yesterday, I'm not gonna do well, blah, blah, blah. Just stay positive. Just be like, okay, I had too much peanut butter last night. Oh well, nothing I can do about it now. Let's kill this day, and let's kill the next day, and let's, just be nice to yourself and stay positive, because you should do it for you, and if it becomes a negative thing and that you don't enjoy, then don't do it. You should do it if you enjoy it, not if you don't want to do it, I don't know if that answered your question, but I'm just rambling. Okay. Oh yeah, what keeps you motivated to follow through the last 48 weeks? Those are my favorite weeks before a show, because you see the most change in your body. So like that alone motivates me to like really kill those weeks, because I know that my body's just gonna go and like tighten up and everything's gonna pop out. So those are like the magic weeks right before your show. So I think honestly the couple weeks before that are the worst, but excuse me. This one is from Hey MC. How did you deal with fat gain after your bulk, and how do you avoid getting overwhelmed with the weight loss process? To be honest, I know that I was like not super overweight, but I was pretty overweight after my bulk. I never once thought that I was fat at all. I thought I was like awesome. I'm like, oh, I'm thick and I'm muscular, and I loved my body in my off season. In that long bulk, when all my before pictures that I post, like, I thought I looked awesome. And like I look back on it now, I'm like, oh my gosh, I was so tubby, Keens. I was so tubby, but I didn't once think that I was fat. So just know if you start thinking that you're like, if you start being sad because you're gaining fat, just know that that's part of what bulking is. You're gonna gain weight. It's not a big deal. It doesn't mean like you're unattractive or whatever, but you're gonna get rid of it when you lean out. So it's hard to make muscular changes in your body if you don't put on a little bit of weight. Okay. Lauren Holiday, what are your favorite and least favorite parts of the fitness industry? Okay, good question. My least favorite parts of the fitness industry is, number one, politics in bodybuilding. I hate politics. I hate when you see a competitor who obviously deserves to win and who, looks the best on stage get beat out by someone who has politics on their side and who doesn't look as good as them. That makes me so mad. It's like, come on, like, it's so obvious who should win. Okay, so politics. Another thing I don't really like about the fitness industry, and this isn't true for everyone, but just not a lot of people, but some people in the fitness industry are pretty superficial, and they're very competitive, and it's like, ooh, I'm better than you, and they don't bring each other up. But then there's the other side of the fitness industry, full of amazing people who are empowering and inspiring, and motivating, and they totally just bring each other up, and it's not a competition between who has the most followers and who looks the best on stage and whatever. It's like just support and love from everyone, and everyone's awesome, and that's what I like. Have you ever hit a plateau during your contest prep, and how do you overcome it? Yeah, I hit plateaus all the time. Exactly, like actually right now I'm kind of plateauing. Last week I lost like 2 pounds, and I haven't lost any for the past 2 weeks. Or 3 weeks ago I lost like 2 pounds, and in the past 2 weeks I haven't lost any. So, you just gotta keep going, because a lot of times when you're plateauing, you're right on the edge of a drop. And the way that you can overcome it is, the way that I overcome it is I really clean up my diet. If I start to plateau, like I'll stop eating any processed foods, any added sugars, anything like that, and that really kind of pushes me over the plateau. And also kicking up my cardio a little bit, just kind of intensifying everything. Do you calculate every single morsel in your macros, like spinach, veggies, etc.? Yes, I do, and it doesn't take that long if you just like do it, like with spinach and stuff. It just takes like 2 seconds. So yeah, I do everything. Do you have, oh yeah, okay. Kugo, do you have any extra sports related to hobbies that you like, that you enjoy, like boxing, dance, yoga? I'm trying to get into yoga. It's not really going so well. I used to play volleyball, and I tore both of my menisci in my knees, and that's what stopped me from doing that. But I love to hike. I love to be outside. I don't really do any like other sports right now, because I really don't want to get injured, because this is really like my goal right now is just to compete in, I used to be a really avid skier. I was almost on a college level ski team, and then I decided to come to San Diego instead. Are you a fan of fasted cardio? Excuse me. And or HIIT? I hate fasted cardio. I think it's stupid. I hate doing it. Ugh. And I love to do HIIT cardio. That's the only cardio that I do is interval training cardio. So yes. How long have you been going to the gym? What made you start? Please go watch my story time video. I'm just kind of picking and choosing, so I'm really sorry if I don't get to your question. Okay, how high did your macros get when you bulked? Well, when I was kind of dirty bulking on my own, I had no idea what macros I should be eating. I just kind of went overboard, and I think I was eating like 500 carbs a day. It was awesome. I was eating like 500 carbs a day, like 80 fat, and like 160 protein or something like that. That was my highest macros ever, and probably way too high, but how low did I have to cut my macros at the end of my cut? I think the lowest my carbs got were 135, which really isn't that bad. Protein 120 and fat was 25, which is kind of hard, but those were my macros, and I totally owe that to my awesome coach Marcus, who I went through my prep with last year, and he was amazing. I think I was eating like the most food I ever thought that I would be during prep, and doing the least amount of cardio. I was only doing 20 minutes 5 times a week. Anyways, what are your favorite treats and snacks? I'm such a sugar junkie. I love sweets. I love chocolate and donuts and cake and candy and like, oh my gosh. So I always try to make little treats, like healthy versions of those little sweet treats. And I'm also a sucker for chips and salsa. Where do you see yourself in 5 years? Have you ever thought about doing any type of meet and greet functions? I actually am doing meet and greet functions. I'll be at different expos this whole year with Live Fit. So if I'm at an expo by you, please come meet me. I'd love to meet you. And what was the first part? Where do you see yourself in 5 years? In 5 years, I hope to be graduated by then. Okay, I will be, but like it's just taking forever. I hope to be graduated and supporting myself through online personal training and working for companies like Live Fit, and maybe have another sponsorship by then. That would be so cool. I really want to make this my career. Like, I want to make training people, and I've been writing ebooks that I want to sell through my website, which I'm gonna put right here. I'm so excited about my website. Please go look at it. It's katiecorio.com. It took me like forever to make. I did the whole thing myself. And I've been making ebooks, which I'm gonna sell through my website. The only ebook that I have available right now is my nutrition guidelines, which are like my most popular thing that all my clients get, and they all love it. And I designed a really, really nice ebook. It's over 20 pages long, so if you need some nutrition tips, please go check it out. And then I'm working on my next ebooks. I'm going to do a beginner's guide to the gym ebook, and also one that I'm really excited about. It's going to be a 12-week challenge, and the idea behind that ebook is that I'm going to have whoever buys it, like, I don't know, like the first 25 people who buy the 12-week challenge, I'm going to do a contest through my Instagram with check-in photos from everybody, and then whoever has the most amazing transformation will win a prize. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm so excited. So be careful. Be careful. Watch out for that. And please go look at my website. How long did it take for you to see muscle definition in arms and legs? Well, muscle definition, this is from Gisela Doyle, 28. Okay. How long did it take for you to see muscle definition? That muscle definition, meaning like the lines that you see and whatever, that comes from muscle development and fat loss, because you have to develop the muscle and then cut the fat and then you see the lines. So, I mean, I can't give you a set amount of time to see progress. My best advice is to get a good training plan, a good diet plan, and it'll come with time. You just have to keep going. So, what's your favorite cardio machine? I love the Stairmaster. And who do you follow on Instagram that inspires you the most every day not to quit? That's a great question. I follow so many people. I love all my Live Fit athlete teammates. They're so amazing. Like, they're the most genuine, awesome people ever. So them, definitely them. Who inspires me the most? Gosh, that's such a hard question. I don't know. I can't answer that. There's too many. I'm sorry. How was your reverse diet? That's a cool question. So my reverse diet, after my show, I reverse dieted my way back up to minimize fat gain and to not mess up my metabolism too much. So I did that also with my coach, Marcus. How long was my reverse diet? I just kept reverse dieting up until it was time to cut back down again. So yeah, I did go into a calorie surplus, because it says, did you even go into a calorie surplus? Yes, because I was trying to build as much muscle as I could before I had to cut again. And I gained about 10 pounds. So that's my show. Want to get Chipotle with me? You buying? Gosh, some of these questions, they're like, will you marry me? Want to get Chipotle? Man. Is it possible to gain muscle without bulking? Yeah. You don't have to go on an extreme bulk to gain muscle. It's just a matter of how much food you eat. Like, you're not going to gain muscle if you're in a calorie deficit. A lot of people are scared to eat because they think they're going to get fat, but you can't build muscle without food. Oh my gosh. Was it? Hey Katie, just curious where you got your body from. Was it from your mama? You guys? Oh, okay. You should mail out signed posters. I'll sign a poster if you come meet me at an expo. What's your favorite muscle group to work out? I love to lift glutes and shoulders because those are my weak points. I really want like shoulder caps, and I want like really nice tie-ins for my gluten hammies. I love that. I love those lifting days, and I'm lifting booty today, so that's good. A lot of these are repeat questions. Sorry, you guys. What? Oh, this one's cool. It says, Miss Sanchez, I'm also from New Mexico. What do you miss most about New Mexico? Besides my awesome family who live there, I miss the food. The food, New Mexican food is so good. Oh, like the best food ever. Like especially breakfast food. Breakfast food is my favorite food of all time, so I miss their breakfast food. And I also miss their pizza. There's this one place in New Mexico called Dion's Pizza, and it's the best ever. Oh, some people are like, go watch her YouTube video how she became a lifting athlete, because everyone's asking me that. Yeah, that's a story time video. Go watch it. Okay, how often do you change up your workouts? I recommend changing your workouts every 4 to 6 weeks, because that will just shock your body and get everything going again. Because if you're like used to doing the same workout every time, your body gets used to it, and you always want to keep doing different things. That's the best for muscle growth. What time are we at right now? 26 minutes! Oh, I hope I'm not boring. I'm sorry. Alright, I'm gonna choose 10 more questions, and then I'm gonna cut the thing. Sorry, you guys, I can't answer them all. I love all the questions, though. Thank you so much. A lot of these are just repeat ones, though. Ashley Hope, what are your tips for getting a toned big butt? I'm scared that dieting and losing weight will cause me to lose my behind. My behind definitely shrinks when I'm cutting, but my best advice is to lift heavy. Heavy lifting for the booty. You can't make the booty grow if you don't lift heavy, so do that. She also wants to know, should you lean out before you bulk up? No, you want to bulk before you lean out. Bulking is for gaining muscle, and then leaning out is for cutting fat, so you can show off the muscle that you built. How do you grow your glutes? This seems to be a recurring question. I'm going to make a ebook, a booty Bible ebook. That's one of the ones I've been working on. So look out for that. Everyone's asking the same questions. It's like, how'd you become part of LiveFit? What are your macros? How do you lose weight? Oh, okay. Carly Fitness. What are 5 staples you always have in your kitchen for quick and healthy eating? Great question. Thank you. For prep, I'm going to answer this for prep because I'm on prep right now. So, cauliflower, riced cauliflower. You can make cauliflower fried rice, oatmeal. You can make a million different things. It's awesome. You can make pizza with it. So cauliflower, riced cauliflower. And I have egg whites. I eat egg whites like water. That's 2. Eggplant is like my favorite thing right now. I make eggplant pizza, and it's so delicious. You just like cut the eggplant into slices and like put sauce and cheese and bake it. Oh my god, so good. That's 3. What else? Dark chocolate or cocoa powder, because I like to put them in my protein pancakes, because I have that big sweet tooth. And the last one, let's see, staples, spinach. I put spinach in everything. I love spinach. I'm weird. Height, weight, and body fat percentage range off and during prep. Height 5'2". Weight right now is 120. I have no idea what my body fat is right now. When I was on my show day, I was 113, and on my bulk, this last bulk, I got up to 125, so. Oh, okay, swear to health. Can you describe your typical grocery list? Is it possible to get fit and eat healthy but stay on a budget? Absolutely. Can you give us an example on what to buy for like $50? Okay, go watch my grocery haul video. I made a video about this. You all need to do your research. Just kidding. How long do you rest a muscle group before working it again? Typically, I would not suggest working out a muscle group if it's like still super sore. If it's just a little bit sore, try to do a couple lifts, and if the soreness continues, then don't do that again. Probably like a day or two. Okay, I'm gonna do 3 more. I don't know how much. Oh, I'm almost at the bottom. Okay. You should read some of these comments. Like, what the hell? Aw, Angel Elizabeth 93. If you could be any superhero, who would you choose? I would choose Superwoman. Duh. No, just kidding. Or Catwoman. I don't know. They're both awesome. Okay, so many questions. Aw. Tay Ray Fit. What is your favorite part about being on Team Live Fit apparel? I love Live Fit. I love their clothes, but honestly, the people are so awesome. Like, I can't even tell you guys. When I first signed with them, and then I went, they had a New Year's Eve party where I met everyone. I was pretty nervous because, like I said before, the fitness industry has a lot of superficial people, and I'm like, what if they already have like their little cliques and they don't accept me, or they don't like me, or, you know, I was always those doubts going into it. But honestly, every single one of them they're so nice, they're so genuine, they're so accepting, they're so welcoming. Like, they just are the coolest people I've ever met. I'm serious. Like, I can say that I'm friends with all of them, genuinely true friends with them now. And they've just made me feel so welcome and so appreciated, and they're just so happy that I'm on the team. I just could not ask for a better team of people backing me up and supporting me. I just love the people so much. You guys have to meet them. If you come to an expo and we're there, please come meet us, because it's worth it. They're just all so awesome. I love them. Okay, 2 more questions. Oh, Carrie 21. What supplements do you take? I take protein powder, whey or casein, depends on what I use it for. Whey is mostly just for like after you work out, quick digesting, and casein is slow digesting. So I use casein a lot in baking stuff because it expands more and it's better for baking. I'm also going to do a couple videos of like supplement reviews of different companies' supplements. I think that will be cool for you guys. What else? I take creatine. That's a new thing I've just started to take. I just want to see what it will do differently. So I take that twice a day. I take protein. I take a multivitamin. I take BCAAs sometimes. And I take a thermogenic. Usually when I'm on prep, I take a thermo, and then if I'm not on prep, I do a pre-workout. I love caffeine. Okay, one more. One more. Determined from the start. What is your favorite thing about prep and favorite thing about off-season? My favorite thing about prep is the results that you get from all the hard work that you're putting in, and revealing all the muscle that you've built is really rewarding and really cool, because I just love to see what my body's capable of and what I can do and how far I can push myself. The favorite thing about off-season? The eating. Hello. I love to eat. It's like the best. I love eating. I love lifting heavy. I love feeling strong and not doing cardio. Those are the best things about off-season. Yeah. So that's it, you guys. Thank you so much for your questions. This was a long video. I know. I hope I wasn't too boring. We should do another Q&A soon. If I didn't get to your question, I'm so sorry. Please go watch my other videos, because a lot of my other videos answer your questions, especially the story time video, which is my favorite video that I've made, and also my grocery haul video, and I did a video about counting macros and supplements. So please go stalk my YouTube page and subscribe and share and like and comment, and I will see you guys next time. I'm gonna do a couple product review videos, so watch out for those, and I hope you have a great weekend. Mwah!